my god.
It's time to get some cold air to the car. Previously, we already did a video on my car, obviously, installing the Mopar cold air intake on the Mopar 11. So now we decided to go with an Airaid, something that I wish I could have put on my car, but my car is supposed to come with that Mopar intake. And we're going to be putting this Airaid intake on the 2016 RT Blacktop. We actually made a little trip down to Lake Elsinore, and we met up with 5.7 Hemi. Picked this up from him for a really great price. I'll put his link in the description below. Please also follow him on Instagram. You probably know where his car is from. Obviously, it is the one and only Elgato from Salamandran, the first wide-body Hellcat ever made. We're going to be going ahead and installing this today for you guys. It's going to be doing a couple tests right now, a couple test runs, the sound of it right now, and then comparing it to the sound later. So tell me what you think. If you guys are new to the channel, please think about leaving a like. Please think about commenting. Please think about subscribing for me. First things first, we're going to take off the engine cover here, just to make things easy. We have to go ahead and remove this air temp sensor right here. Take a small flathead right here, and there's just this little thing you gotta pull up to get over the lip here. Once you pride this up, you're able to just twist it, and it should just come right out like so. Put a glove over it. You do not want to break that temp sensor because that's an expensive piece, and we will try to reroute it over here to the left. Yeah, we just have two clamps, this one and this one right here by the throttle body. We're gonna get those off. 5/16/8mm socket. We'll stick that inside of our small bag so we can keep track of that. There's 3 Phillips screwdrivers I need to take off down here. Remove the breather tube that's right here. Just give it a little twist. It's gonna take some love. It's not gonna come off. We're gonna pull that off. So now we have a little more space to work with. Put that off to the side.
2 very boring minutes later.
With the screwdriver. And use this as leverage. I'm just gonna, there we go. There it is. That's off. We can go throw that to the side now, and we should be able to just take this filter right out. We're about to have an upgrade. So we'll stick that over to the side, and we'll get ready assembling the Airaid intake. We're gonna stick this adapter inside of the new intake housing. So it's gonna go right inside, and then we're going to screw all those pieces on the top together in the 3 holes. If you guys think this video has been informational enough thus far, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Please drop a like if you haven't already. If you like what you are seeing, if this is helping you out at all. And tighten all these up. Make sure they are all tightened enough. I'm going to get them real snug because obviously you don't want them to come off, so why wouldn't you? I think that's going to do it for us. So now it's going to look like that. It's going to have this big old inlet right here. It's going to sit just like this. There's a hole right here in the top. You're going to get this little rubber grommet. It's going to go sit in there. You're going to try to feed it in there nice and easy so that it sits in nice and flush like that. And then you're going to put the air temp sensor back in to it. What this is for is it's going to go into this little elbow piece right here. You're going to get that in. Perfect. So now it looks nice and uniform. Alrighty. Alright. So there's that tube they gave us. That's for the breather tube. with the elbow on one side and the straight piece on one side. Make sure you push it all the way to this little middle part. And the reason I'm breathing so hard is because, man, that was hard. I'm dying.
Yeah, because you should have spit on it.
Oh God. Anyways, the elbow side is gonna go into here. So this side is just gonna go straight into here, and it just pops right into place. That was probably the easiest thing I've done this whole project. This is where you're gonna use this piece right here. We are going to fasten that down. We wanna make sure that they're facing the same way so it looks nice and pretty when you're putting them in.
Oh yeah. Remember what I said earlier?
I'm not spitting on it.
You just put some spit on your finger and you wipe it right around there. It'll slide right on.
Now that's on. And we can tighten those down as necessary. In your kit, you're gonna have you one of these. It's just gonna go very conveniently in this little hole right here that's nicely placed there. The box is now going to drop right in, just like it should. So the screw is gonna go right through. It'll tighten down into place. It's actually also at the same time as you're tightening that down, it'll move this part more into place for this, so when you're able to get to this screw, it's actually moving it into place for you. Clamps on first. Don't make that mistake. You got your breather tube all in and it's ready to go. It's going to just attach to the breather tube sticking back there for right now. Alright, that is in. We can go ahead and clamp this here clamp down by screwing that, and then we're going to take the breather tube again, and where we have this hose right here, that is where we will just go ahead and stick her back on.
That little spit.
A little spit. You want to spit on it? Here, you go spit on it. It's your car. Yeah, lube it up there, Bob. This is what he used to do
Slide
back,
that bad boy on there.
back in the 70s over there.
There you go.
Look at, oh,
Smooth, huh?
smooth, nice and
Learn
smooth.
something from your daddy. Easier if you lube it up, son.
We have this, 2 more clamps. And obviously, the main attraction here, the big ol' air filter. So we're gonna go ahead and take the bag off. Rubber here with a clamp. Stuck that over the throttle body with the clamp, rubber gasket, and then we're gonna throw the bigger one on here. So now we're able to get that clamp over here. We're gonna stick our tube, and then we're gonna push this one tight right here. Set these up to make them look nice and pretty.
That's funny that we both.
And then we're gonna tighten that one down for sure so that it doesn't go anywhere. Those 4 are tight. That is screwed in over there. We have one more screw to put right here to screw down the box. The moment we've all been waiting for, the actual Airaid air filter, the thing that actually does the job. So we obviously put that filter in and we clamped it down, and then we just put the sticker in. If I believe you guys just saw that. And then we're going to put that other sticker in. Last but not least, obviously, you need to put your air temperature sensor in there. Nice and easy like. So you're going to have to break that either anyways. That is in. That shouldn't come out now. So we have the air temp sensor in. It's looking good. Now we can go ahead and start up the car. I'm just inspecting for any air leaks if possible. I'm just checking around. Make sure we don't have any leaks. So now we just got to put this rubber seal around this and we are good to go. That is the finished look there of the Airaid intake for the 5.7, actually all Hemis. They fit all the Hemi engines in the Chargers, Challengers, and the Chrysler 300s. This is just how it's going to have to fit. It's going to create a nice little seal and a heat barrier shield from the rest of everything else. Take this ugly looking box with all these lines and stuff and this thing, and you take it and you compare it with that. It looks way better, it sounds way better, and
Performs better.
it's going to perform better. Put stuff in the box, put the engine cover back on. This is all popped in now. It looks great. This actually looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. Come straight out of there, straight underneath. You don't see it going straight into the side or anything like that.
I didn't think there'd be that much power with the track. I thought I could handle the car with the traction control.
It has
off.
so much power. When you take out the traction
just threw
control,
me sideways.
both wheels will freaking fling
I
you.
almost spun completely around.
And there was just a bunch of smoke.
traffic coming the other way. I was like, oh my god.
Between authentic flavors and
Wow.
What a difference! Like, I don't even drive this car though.
Fucking night and day.
I don't even drive this car. That felt so much different. That's freaking crazy. Whoa, I was not expecting that much. That's a lot. That's crazy.
Sounds so much better.
It does. It gets rid of that raspiness, a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Quick 90 right there.
So did.
Even when it pops, the pops, they sound a little deeper too. That just sounds way better.
Everything.
That's crazy. I was not expecting this.
Yeah, I didn't make that big of a difference, but it definitely does.
Wow.
Sounds way better. It feels way better. It's more responsive, like off the line. You know, with the pedal. Once I hit the pedal, I feel it. Like, get off quicker. That air helps.
Yeah, it does. That's crazy. If any of you guys are looking to get an intake, I'd definitely go with Airaid. I've heard that it's one of the best anyways.
Yeah.
And so I thought I'd, you know, talk Pops into doing it, and obviously he does not regret it. You're going to get some horsepower, get a little bit of MPG, so maybe it might even out at the same time. But obviously it's a great product. And if you guys can get your hands on one of these, I definitely recommend it.
Thank Helgato too for hooking me up on the Airaid. That was nice. Thanks, brother.
Very, very great. So we'll be leaving his link in the description below for his YouTube channel. He just started that. Put his Instagram in there as well. It should take probably an hour, realistically. Otherwise, it is a great product to have. If you guys enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe for me, and we will see you guys in the next video. See you next time.